Hello and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to update you on my Amazon FBA online arbitrage USA journey. So those that don't know, around about 4 months ago-ish I started online arbitrage again, but in this time I started in the USA. So let me talk to you about how it's going, what sort of turnover we've been doing, what sort of profit we're looking at, in terms of, is it good, is it bad, is it crap? And then let's talk about, what else should we talk about? Let's talk about maybe the opportunity, if I think the opportunity is better than the UK. So yeah, let's dive in. So yeah, as I said, I've been selling for about 4 months now. I can't remember the exact, I probably should have got the dates before doing the video. And month just gone, we did, I think it was 15,000 turnover, which isn't bad, which is not bad at all, I'm quite happy with that. So we did about 15,000 turnover last month. I think the month before probably about 8 or 9. Now don't hold me to this, I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it's definitely building up momentum now. And by the way, if anyone's wondering why I don't give you the exact figures, because it doesn't really matter, because it's just turnover and it's not profit. But let me tell you, in terms of profit, what I made last month, like net after everything, was over 2,000 net. It was over 2,000 net, probably more like 2.5, I think. But once again, don't hold me to that, because yeah. So it's about 2,500 net. But was it really? You know what I mean? Was it really? Not really, because obviously we having to reinvest. Sorry, it might have been about 12 or 13,000 turnover that we got 2,500 net from. Anyway, but obviously we're having to reinvest in virtual assistants, we're having to reinvest loads into stock, so it's not really profit yet, because we're still reinvesting until we get all our reinvestment back and profit back, obviously. Just to make that clear, so that newbies don't get disillusioned. But as that's an update from our USA journey in terms of turnover and profit and that sort of stuff. I think last month we only did about 800 net profit, so look, it's going up nicely. It's going up nicely. I think, yeah, I mean, look, it's definitely building, but it did take time at the start, obviously, to build up the inventory, build up the SKUs, build up the ASINs. Now let's talk about issues that I've had. Okay, I don't just want to talk about the good side. Let's talk about issues that I've had. What issues have I had? So it was great up until recently, bit of price tanking, but it's inevitable. I think I'm still getting used to it, because I haven't done online arbitrage for a while, so I'm still getting used to the inevitability of price tanking coming back into the picture. But it's going to happen in any market, in any field, if you're doing online arbitrage, isn't it? You're going to get price tanking. Anyone can jump onto the listing, so you're going to get price tanking. Do I prefer it to the UK market? Now this is a hard one, just because I think for the business model, right? For the model, I think so, yes. Like online arbitrage, I'd much rather do it in the USA. Wholesale, I'd much rather do it in the USA. I think it depends what models I was doing, but generally, actually, I think the market is just bigger and better. I mean, it's pretty obvious, everyone sort of knows that. But it just is. Sales are more, opportunity is bigger, opportunity is better. I'm enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to launching my brand. I'm looking forward to launching a lot of products in the USA in future. It's definitely become a key part of my business, and it will forever be. So that's what's important. I think a lot of newbies get really... Hey all, just want to do a quick message about my sponsor. So Awesome is now sponsoring this YouTube channel. Very, very grateful for that. Awesome is an accounting and bookkeeping service. They take the stress out of my accounting, so they literally take all of my accounting for me. They do it all. It's completely hands-off, so I literally have to do nothing apart from check the VAT returns each quarter. Now look, if you want to check them out, they've got a live chat 24/7, etc. as well. If you want to check them out, I've got 2 months free link below for free accounting, and that is all. Let's carry on with the video. Sort of blindsided by the now, which is not necessarily a bad thing, like to learn about stuff, but moving forwards, like Amazon's forever changing, you're forever changing as a seller. I think like getting too obsessed by your results like this month when you're a new seller or next month is actually quite a bad thing. I think those that can see the long those that have been selling for a while know that you end up changing strategies, or you end up changing the way you do stuff, or you just end up becoming a bit of an expert in your own right in whatever field you're in. And I've forgotten where I was going with that. I love giving stuff raw on this channel. I could quite easily cut that, you know, but no, I'm not going to. But what I'm trying to say is, look, just you've got to. The potential in the USA is huge, and I know that it's now going to be a fundamental part of our business. No matter what we do, no matter where I'm going to be in the next 2, 3 years, 5 years, hopefully in an even much bigger place in terms of turnover and this channel and everything like that. I know that no matter what model I do. Right, because you never know what you're going to adapt to. No matter what do I do? The USA is now I've learnt it. It's going to be a huge part of our business moving forwards, and that's what I was alluding to. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I go off on tangents because I confuse what I'm trying to say when I'm trying to articulate in the right way for especially newbies. The whatever model you adapt to, right? Whatever model you end up doing. Things like this, I didn't just start a new USA marketplace just for the money. I started it because I knew that if I got it under my belt, if I understood it, if I started selling in the USA, then once I've got that skill set, in a sense, right? I know it's not a skill, but you know what I mean? Once I've got that sort of skill set within the Amazon world to be able to sell on the USA, I understand the market, I've got my account set up. Once you've got it, it's just another stripe under your belt. It feels more security because now I've got 2 Amazon seller accounts, which means that if one of them gets shut down, I've got the other one that I can sort of increase. It's just more security, and also it just means that no matter what model I do in the future, I know that I can bring them all to the USA. So it's more income, it's more security, it's more profit, as long as you've got the income to invest. So that's the reason that I really started it. So, as I say, the point I was trying to allude to is that I don't really care about the profit I make in the first year. I'm not going to be doing online arbitrage in 2 or 3, 4 years in the USA. And I don't say that because there's anything against it. Obviously, there's an opportunity cost to everything, and I may miss out on stuff. But I just know that it's going to evolve into either launching a big brand, launching private label products, or having brand accounts, doing wholesale. Something on a big scale is going to happen. And now I'm just enjoying the process. That's what I'm trying to get to, rather than thinking that whatever I'm doing now is the only thing I'm going to be doing in a few years. So we got there in the end. Got the sparkling water again. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's a USA update from me. Happy with it. But yeah, we've had some issues with, price tanking and stuff. It's inevitable. But, we stick it out. We stick it out. And we will, keep growing it and see where it takes us, really. So it's all an exciting adventure. Make sure you subscribe and like if you haven't already. Let me know if you've got any questions below. And I will see you in the next video.